working hard, and he was third. He had made third cook, and we were out in the med at this time. He had made third cook. I was an AB on the 4 in the morning to 8 in the morning. Why? I have to wake up the steward department by 5:30, so they're in the kitchen by 6 to begin cooking the meals and baking the biscuits and cooking the biscuits and the eggs and bacon and everything. But we had been ashore that night, and we were partying and partying. We had been over in Augusta Bay, Sicily. So the third cook, I couldn't get him up. I'm knocking on his door. I go up into, I'm taking my rounds around the outer deck, and I hear someone in the galley. So I go into the galley, and the third cook's in there, and he's laying on the fucking deck. It's 6:15. The guys are starting to come into the galley ordering their meals, and the third cook is laying on the deck behind the galley, behind the stoves on the floor. And the guy came, he said, 2 eggs over easy, sunny side up. He laid on the floor, he said, 2 eggs over easy, sunny side up, it's coming up. One morning, I had to go and wake this guy up. I swear to God, I had to go and wake him up one morning, and because I smelled smoke in there. He was on duty that morning. I smelled smoke rolling out of the galley. So I go and I knock on the galley doors and said, I come inside and there's smoke pouring out. He says, oh man, he says, John, could you please help me? I fucked around, I fell asleep, I've overcooked the biscuit. We're running in there with the thick gloves on. Not my job, I'm an AB. Open the back door to the fantail of the ship. We're running in there, it's sunlight's starting to come up, daylight's coming. We're grabbing a big trays of fucking biscuits. The biscuits are this fucking thick. He's fucked up. Yeah, cooked biscuit like. On the inside, it's nothing but sticky, gooey dough. We're dumping trays and trays and trays of biscuits over the fucking side of the ship, off the fantail, off the stern. But, you know, the seagulls follow the ship. And they're up there and they're looking at the seagull. And the biscuit was so heavy, when the salt water got to them, they started going kablooka, 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 kablooka. And we threw the last tray of heavy, thick biscuits over the side. And this one seagull was up there and he spotted this motherfucking biscuit still floating. Oh, he swung like this. He came around and around, he swooped back around, and he dove straight in. He pulled his wing behind him, his feet straight behind him. He dove straight for this biscuit, nose first. Boom! He stuck into this motherfucking thick-ass biscuit. But the biscuit was already getting waterlogged, and he was stuck in the sticky dough. The biscuit started sinking, and the next thing we said, he had his feet up on the biscuit. He was bumping his wing, had his feet on the biscuit, trying to pull out of the biscuit, and kablooka. One last look. He gave a last look up to the fantail of the ship, and he looked dead in my eyes. And he had his feet on this biscuit and his wings were pumping. He was trying to pull out of this motherfucker, but he couldn't. And kaplooka. Biscuits and chicken. Straight to the bottom of the Indian Ocean.